Hey guys, Redbeard here. We're going to do a little unboxing today. A Lyman electronic digital trigger pull gauge. I went ahead and ordered this off of Amazon. I was kind of curious. I want to do a few other videos on a few of my guns that I have, and do all my own trigger work and all my own parts and upgrades. So I kind of want to just get a good before and after. Today we're going to unbox this. It's more like just unwrapping it, cutting the plastic off of it, checking it out, what's inside the box. I'm going to cut it here with my fancy little SOG knife that seems to be okay. It's not the best quality knife, but it seems to do the job. So let's get her unboxed or get her opened up. Alright, the plastic off there. First we have the trigger pull gauge. Doesn't come with batteries, so we're going to get a 9-volt battery for that. After the 9-volt battery, what we're going to, let's open up this case here. But after we get the 9-volt battery, we're going to go ahead and put it in there and give her a test. We have the little pull gauge, or the pull handle or pull mechanism there, screws right in the end. Nice steel rod with a nice little, looks like roller on the end of it there. A little nicer than some of the other ones I've seen, so we'll see how that works out. Screw this in there. Set it up for right-handed pull there, make it a little easier for myself. And there she is. Looks like the little package comes with is pretty nice. Not really sure what you're going to stick in that little pocket. Looks like the gauge will go in there. It's got some directions. Directions aren't something I usually follow. I open it up and it's pretty self-explanatory, I think. But it does come with some directions, some cautions, some handling procedures. This gauge does read from 1 ounce to 12 pounds. Its accuracy kind of goes up and down between the ranges there, anywhere from plus or minus 0.1 ounce to plus or minus a half of an ounce. So if you see that there, I don't think you can real well, but other than that, we're going to go ahead and get her the batteries in her and give her a quick test and see how she functions. We'll go from there. Hey guys, alright, so I was able to find a 9-volt battery for my Lyman trigger pull gauge. The first glance of this thing outside the box, it's a sturdy piece. The trigger bar is very nice. You can go from the side, you can go from bottom, top. It's adjustable. It's not a fixed point, which is nice to have. The quality it seems to be like it's well built. I think it'll do anything that I'm going to want it to do. Tell me my befores and afters and triggers. At least let me know that I'm doing some type of good or bad. But we're going to test it today on this Smith & Wesson M&P 9. It is 100% factory, nothing done to it, no trigger, no internals at all, nothing external. It's just a factory gun. The chamber is empty. There's no magazine in it. It's safe to go. I think what I'm going to do is go ahead and try to lay the gun on its side, because I think I can get it the most station there, and do a couple pulls for you guys here on the table, and get a good idea at what this is going to pull at. We're going to go ahead and tell it we're ready, and we're going to go ahead and pull it. 6 pounds, 14.3 ounces. That's not too bad. I figure it's going to be right around 7 pounds. Let's go ahead and rack again. We're going to clear it out, let it tell it we're ready, and we're going to go ahead and try her again. 6 pounds, 15.5 ounces. We'll do her one more time here, just to, do it 3 times, give it a nice little average, see what we're at here. Let it know we're ready. £7 pounds, 1.8 ounces. That could have been me the way I pulled it. That's not too bad. It's a little bit out there. I mean, you're still within an ounce. 16 or 6 pounds, 14.4 ounces. So we're right there on the 7 pound mark. Maybe just a hair under, depends on where you're holding the trigger at, how you're releasing it and whatnot. But we'll go ahead and put the gun back up there. So there you are. I hope that this gives me trouble-free numbers for a long time. It's not an expensive part, so if it doesn't, I'm not afraid to throw it away and buy the next thing. I did get it from Amazon. I can always return it, but it seems to be a good piece of equipment. If you're interested in buying one of these, go to Amazon or eBay or anywhere you can find one. I figure probably right around the $40 mark, $45 mark is what you should pay for one. Maybe less, maybe more, depends on how much you search and look and wait. But it's a great piece of equipment. I think that if you're going to mess with guns and triggers and all that stuff, it's a must-have in your box. It's always nice to know your befores and afters instead of guessing. Plus, if you're a gunsmith or you do this stuff for business some way, shape, or form, you can tell people your results are proven. Here's what it was before and afters. So, like I said, if you're thinking about getting one of these, don't be afraid to pull the trigger. It does seem to be, no pun intended, it does seem to be a pretty decent piece of equipment. We'll go ahead and unscrew it here. We'll take her apart and we'll slide her here in the box. And there it is. Again, Lyman trigger pull gauge. It's a very good piece of equipment. If you're interested in buying one, they're all over the internet. I don't sell them. I don't sell anything. So I don't get paid to sell anything. I don't get paid to do the reviews. I was just kind of interested in how they worked. I always wanted to start in doing reviews and giving honest opinions on stuff. So there you are.